All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracles for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too drawn out, just a message to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you're viewing my channel. And since I don't know what time it is that you're viewing my channel, grand rising, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for viewing my channel. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Over here on my channel, we make sure we pour into ourselves because why not? Okay? You pouring into everybody else's cup, you pouring into everybody else. Why are you not pouring into yourself? Okay? If you're out here giving out 90 and you're only receiving 20, 30, or 40% of that 90%, what are you doing? If you're out here giving out 80% and you're only receiving 20, 30, or 40% of that 80%, what are you doing? It must be an equal give and take, baby. Okay, you have to give to receive, and if they're not giving in order to receive, what are you doing? Let's not give them more than what they're giving out, because they're gonna be takers, takers, takers. And what we don't want is takers on our team. We want people who want to equally give. Okay. All right. So, like I tell you all the time, every day you gotta show up and get on your Zoom. Every day you gotta show up and get up on your Zoom. Every day you gotta go within and do that work that you need to do. You need to do that shadow work. In order to heal and manifest what it is that you need to manifest, you got to go within and do the healing, baby. You got to go within and do the acknowledgement. You got to acknowledge the things that have hurt you, the trauma, the past relationship, people who you thought wouldn't get over on you, they got over on you. You got to go within and release all that. Acknowledge it first, cry about it, yell about it, do what you got to do. But then release it, okay? Then release it. Stop letting it sit with you. You can't hold on to it no more. You gotta go ahead and release that in order to bring in something new for yourself. You holding on to the old, you holding on to the past. It's allowing you to attract those type of people into your energy. Okay? Because you're still holding on to things that no longer serve you. You gotta let it go. Alright, so Scorpios, you're up. I know I've been missing for a while. It ain't been a while, but it's been a couple days. Baby, when he say rest, okay? Just like on my job, my regular job. When they say VTO, you ain't gotta prepare the other. I don't even gotta forget the PTO, baby. Forget the PTO, baby. You said VTO? Yeah, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna miss one day, but I ain't gonna make it too much of that now. I want that check, you know. I want that check like that. But Scorpio, you're up. We're gonna get this self-care message. Why? Because what's the name of the channel? Love Yourself First. We're gonna do a self-care message first, and then we're gonna tap into, what do your higher self have to say to you? So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Yep. He said let everybody else have it. The end of Metro retrograde and the beginning of the new moon. We just had a new moon. Full moon. We just had a full moon yesterday on the 15th. You got 3 days before the full moon or the new moon. You got 3 days after the full moon or the new moon. So make sure you're doing what you need to do. Make sure you're releasing. Okay, show up for yourself this year. Whether you celebrate 2025 in January or March, but show up for yourself this year. Do better for you. Do better by you. Okay? All right, so Scorpios, as a collective, let's see what message y'all need to know. Collective. Scorpios collective. What message do we have for the Scorpios collective? Self-care message for the Scorpios collective. Self-care message we have for the Scorpio collective. No purpose, no truth, no life, no truth. Collective. Scorpio collective. Okay, y'all. Now, if being nice come out or nobody deserve your kind of niceness, or speak up. I'm like, Scorpio, y'all gotta have to get y'all life together. Scorpio collective, Scorpio collective. Listen here, Scorpio collective. Okay. Feel what you feel. You have the right to feel what you feel, but remember that you always have the right to be happy. So you have the right to be upset. You have the right to feel tired. You have the right to feel how you feel. You have the right to say what you have to say. But at the end of the day, baby, you are in control of your happiness. Should nobody else have to come in and put no smile on your face if you can't put no smile on your face? You are in control of your happiness. You choose to be happy. You choose to be sad. You choose every type of emotion that you're feeling, but don't stay in it. Choose to be happy. Choose to see the brighter side. Choose to think positive. Choose to see a better outcome. Choose to see a better outcome. Like I said, choose to see a better outcome. Choose to think positive. Choose to move positively. Okay? Remember, you are controlling your emotions. If you hurt, you hurt, acknowledge it. If you sad, you sad, acknowledge it. But at the end of the day, don't stay in no type of emotion because you do have the right to be happy. But you gotta wanna be happy. You gotta see the happiness in things. Okay? Scorpio single, Scorpio single, Scorpio single, Scorpio single, Scorpio single, Scorpio single. Scorpio singles. Denial. Denial to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles or addictions. It's some unhealthy cycles and addiction that you're going through. And you just like, nah, that ain't what it is. Yes, it is. Acknowledge it. What can you do differently? What can you do as far as um taking on these challenges that you have within yourself? Okay, don't deny it. Accept it. Acknowledge it. But how can you make a certain type of change? What changes do you need to make? Nothing happens overnight when it comes down to change. So challenge yourself for 30 days to do something new and form a new habit. But don't deny certain situations, okay? Acknowledge it. Like you can lie to everybody else, but when it come down to talk to yourself and being in that house by yourself or just being alone by yourself, you acknowledge those things. Don't lie to yourself. Scorpios in a relationship. Scorpios in a relationship, you need to cleanse your energy. Reclaim your power. What are you doing? Reclaim your power. Stand up in your shoes. Walk how you be walking. I be feeling like the man when I walk through. I ain't saying what you say when I walk through. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I be feeling like the woman when I walk through. I ain't saying what you say. Hey, reclaim your power, baby. You have the right to be happy. You have the right to walk around with a smile on your face. You have the right to do and feel how you want to feel. Call your power back, reclaim your energy, and reclaim your power. Don't let nobody else's emotions or mood swings or any of that affect how you feeling. Okay? Scorpios in the marriage for long term for me. Scorpios in the marriage for long term for me. Scorpios in the marriage for long term for me. Scorpios in the marriage. Scorpios in a marriage or long-term commitment, you are obsessing, okay? You're focusing too much on one situation and you need to take a step back. So it's something that you're focusing too much on, baby, and you need to take a step back, okay? And also you need to kill a bad habit. Drinking, overeating, or anything else that's not serving you. So you got this obsession with something, whatever it might be, that you need to take a step back from, okay? And you also got a habit that you need to kill. You need to let it go. It takes time. It takes time. Nothing's gonna happen overnight. But let's start trying to become a better version of us this year. Okay? Let's start trying to become a better version of yourself. 2025 coming, like I say, whether you celebrate it in January or March, baby, just show up a little bit more for yourself this year. Show up a little bit more for you. Do a little bit more for you. Pour a little bit more into you, for you. Put a smile on your face. Look in that mirror and tell yourself you do deserve whatever it is that you want. But you gotta start setting healthy boundaries. You gotta start standing for something so you don't fall for something. You gotta start holding people accountable. If you want things to move how it need to move, guess what? Everybody gotta be on the same page. You can't be the only one making the sacrifices. Okay? So let's get into these higher self messages. Singles. Let's see what we have for the Scorpio singles. For the Scorpio singles. Let's see what we have for the Scorpio singles. Okay, yeah. That popped out quick, didn't it? Like, oh, tell them this right here, right now. Okay. Okay. Let's see here for the Scorpios in a relationship. Scorpios in a relationship. Okay, so as far as right now, you're not being dedicated to something, but you need to be dedicated to it. Okay. 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 So success is around the corner. You just gotta see it to believe it, know it to see it. So for the singles, right now, like I told you, you need to you got unhealthy cycles, unhealthy addictions, and you living in the diabetic. Okay, you need to accept it. You need to get back on your feet and gain strength from a difficult situation. Okay? You need to release the grudges. You need to release the wounds. You need to release the pent up feelings. And you need to do this by doing healthy activities. Like I say, challenge yourself for 30 days to do something new. Nothing's going to happen overnight. But you got to want to do it. You got to want to show up for yourself. You got to want to put in the work, baby. Okay? You got to want to put in the work. In order to pursue bigger and greater, you gotta release what no longer serve you. You gotta hold yourself accountable for certain things. You gotta look at your action. You gotta do some self-reflection. Okay? Things happen. Things didn't happen. You feel how you feel. You got wounds. You got picked up, pent up anger. You got feelings as far as how you might feel towards somebody because of whatever may have happened. But it's telling you to get back on your feet and gain that strength from difficult situations, just by acknowledging the situation for what it is, but not staying in that moment because you do have the right to feel how you feel. But at the end of the day, don't stay in that moment. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to realize what was the lesson out of it that I'm supposed to get. What was it that I'm supposed to learn for that person to come in and, for things to go how it went. Okay, or just find out what am I supposed to be learning in order to get to where I need to begin to. Why am I always feeling like this? Why am I feeling like I'm not good enough? Why am I feeling like I don't deserve this? Why am I feeling like this? You gotta look at your surroundings, and you got to be able to look at yourself and hold yourself accountable for certain things. And if certain things wasn't your fault too, like I always say, forgive and release them people, because at the end of the day, them people out there living their life and they not worrying about you. And you still holding on to things that no longer serve you. While they done moved on, forgot about it, or probably still thinking about it, but they ain't letting it affect them. They still moving. So you gotta do better. You gotta release these grudges. You gotta release these wounds. You gotta release this pent up feeling. You gotta wanna be happy. In order to pursue big, what they say, best revenge, not what they say, but Beyonce said, the best revenge is to get your paper. Come on, baby. Come on. You know what you gotta do. You gotta acknowledge something. Show up for yourself. Do the opposite for you this year. If you weren't showing up for you none of these years, do the opposite this year. Show up for you. Learn how to say no. Learn how to pour into your own cup. Learn how to do what you need to do for you. Accept situations for what they is and stop trying to hold on to it. If you want to go, you want to go, go. I'm not going to hold you. Go. Yes, it might take me a minute to get over. Yes, it might take me a minute to figure out this, but it's okay. I'm going to be okay. I don't want nobody who don't want to be kept. I don't want nobody who don't want to be around. I don't want nobody who don't want to hold themselves accountable. I don't want to hold nobody that I got to bite my tongue or walk on eggshells. I don't want nobody, like, show up for you this year. Okay? Show up for you this year. As far as those in a relationship, like I say, reclaim your energy. Reclaim your power. Okay? Reclaim your power. You need to find peace. And you also need to stay dedicated to your goals. Effort that will reap success. Cleanse your energy. Reclaim your power. Stay dedicated to what your goals are. Whatever it is that you have planned. And guess what? Your hard work will pay off. You will be recognized for that. And you will get this peace and contentment that you need. Okay? So you got all good cards. You just need to reclaim your energy and stay dedicated. Stay showing up for you. Stay doing what you need to do for you. Stay doing what you need to do for your family. Stay doing what you need to do in order to get to where you're trying to get to. Don't let your emotions play with your mind. Don't let your feelings play with your mind. Don't let your negative thinking play with your mind. If you see the outcome is there. If you think positive outcome gonna come out. Okay, sometimes you might get a little negative outcome, but it was a reason for that. You gotta figure that out, okay, Lord? You can close that door on me, so what's next? You gotta still be positive. Just like I said, I seen on Facebook. You fall down the stairs and then you still gotta be positive. So they're like, oh, I got down them stairs fast. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive. Stay positive, baby. It's okay. You're gonna be recognized for this hard work, and you're gonna find that peace and contentment that you're looking for. You're gonna get to a point to where you can just chill out. Like, okay, I got this done. I'm done with this. I can rest. I can rest my mental. I can rest my feet. I can rest my hands. I can rest this. I can rest that. I can do all this resting. Okay, thank you. I finally got to where I need to get to. But you got to make sure you stand dedicated to your goals. Okay, stand dedicated to your goals. Do what you need to do. Okay, continue to show up for you. Stay dedicated to you. Just like you dedicated to that job, stay dedicated to you. Okay. And as far as the Scorpios that's in a marriage, like I say, you're obsessing over something, you need to step back. And then you also got a bad habit. Whatever that bad habit is, you need to acknowledge it. Kill it. Overthinking, overeating, overanalyzing the situation, overdoing the situation, overplaying your part, just over analyzing things, over evaluating things, adding extra thoughts in your head when it's not even there. Okay, because at this point, you do have a soulmate connection. Okay, some of y'all do have a soulmate connection. As far as some of y'all, just know that the divine will provide you with love when you are ready. Okay, because like I say, a divine counterpart, a divine connection sent to you by your angels. So some of y'all are in a divine connection. Some of y'all are in a connection as far as where you're obsessing over something too much and you got bad habits. And it's telling you divine will provide you with the love when you are ready. But you need to evaluate certain situations. You need to feed out what doesn't serve you. Reevaluate these situations. You're paying attention to something too much, but you're not paying attention to what you need to be paying attention to. Okay, you need to kill some bad habits. You need to kill something that is affecting whatever this is that you got going on. And it might not even be you, it might be the next person. But if you can't go and talk to them, you can't express certain things to them, you can't let them know certain things, then guess what? It's time to reevaluate that situation. Let's not go up in 2025. And I know y'all be like, oh, everybody be like, oh, I got this 2025 goal, uh, my New Year's resolution or whatever it is. It's okay to have it. But at the end of the day, when you're ready, you're ready. No matter how many times you say, oh, I'm going to stop doing this, I'm going to stop doing that. When you're ready, you're ready. Okay? Stop saying it. When you're ready, you're ready. And it's up to you at the end of the day in order to get to where you're trying to get to. Okay? So some of y'all got a soulmate, some of y'all got a divine counterpart. You obsessing a little bit over something and you need to kill a bad habit. Or this person obsessing a little bit over something and they need to kill a bad habit, but you need to let them know. Okay? And you be like, oh, I told them 30 times and all this. Okay, so how does it affect the relationship? Now it's time for you to reevaluate this situation. Okay, because apparently you're not listening. Apparently, I have said this numerous of times, and we're back at square one. Apparently, it's we got to come to some type of agreement, understanding. Okay, and some of y'all are in a situation where, like, hey, you're obsessing. It's too many bad habits, and you need to change it. And you need to know that when you love yourself first, and when you choose yourself, and when you show up for yourself, and when you say what need to be said, when you set healthier boundaries, when you do what's best for you, a soulmate gonna come in, but you gotta pour more into you, baby. You gotta make sure you showing up for you. Okay? So Scorpio, this y'all miss. I do hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all hit the like and the subscribe button. Come back tomorrow.